Lesson 8, Resource 2, Plotting Inequalities on the Number Line. First of all number lines have a 0. And maybe they've got a finely drawn scale, but no number line can go on forever. If you have a rather large number, just make sure you draw the 0, and then you really only need one other mark for plotting these less than or equal to. Just remember that if you're drawing a number line in which you intend to place a negative number, let's say negative 13, just make sure you go to the left of 0 here, not to the right, because negatives by tradition, agreement really only, are on the left. Let me now put an open circle on this 13. What I want to say is that draw your attention to 13. However, every number on this number line that is not 13 is something that I want to draw attention to. How do I refer to all numbers except not 13? Well, I simply say x is not equal to 13. You might wonder, why is that in a discussion on greater than or less than? But if you think about it, this portion of it is really about things being less than 13, and that portion about it is about things being greater. It kind of combines both of them, actually. Just can't be 13. I want you to know and remember that not negative 13, as I should have said, not negative, I'm just going to write in there, go negative 13, not positive 13, negative 13. Not negative 13 in this context means that it is every other number. Just this is the way this works. Well, now let's look at less than and greater than on the number line. To plot x is greater than negative 1, I go to negative 1 and put an open circle on it, because negative 1 is not part of what makes this true. X cannot be negative 1 because negative 1 is not greater than itself. But every number, including 0, even a number fractionally larger than negative 1, a half, 1, 1.5, 2, everything, all numbers above negative 1 are part of the answer. So this representation shows x is greater than negative 1. Well, what about x is greater than or equal to negative 1? In that case, I go back to negative 1, draw a circle, but then fill it in. Because that shows us that negative 1, which is, after all, is equal to itself, is part of the answer. And once again, I draw an arrow pointing towards positive infinity, heading to the right. And that's that. Well, how about, let's see, x is less than or equal to 3. 3, positive 3. Well, go to 3 and fill it in. Why fill it in? Because it's equal to. And also draw an arrow pointing to the left. It doesn't really matter how long you draw it. Just put an arrow at the end so we know that it goes forever. That is the less than part. Well, I hope this makes it easier for you to draw on the number line in equations. Thanks.